Awake from my slumber, I wish I could feel your touch. Miss how you put your love on me. Boy, you got my number. Wish I could feel your touch. Wish you would follow up. Hi, how you doing today? Hey, it's Reezy. What's up, brother? So yeah, just about done sending these notifications. And then we're gonna get started with the download today. See what the messages come through, what Spirit wants to say for the love and peace and happiness tribe. I hope you're having a beautiful Sunday. It's about to be 4:30 here in Las Vegas, Sunday afternoon. And I'm going to get right into some tarot for a shift today. We're going to go into the Illuminated Tarot deck. So let's see, what do you want to talk about today? What's the message today? There's something that's coming through these experiences that you want to talk to us about what's happening. The Four of Cups energy. Four of Cups is like, I'm happy with what I have, and there's an opportunity that presents itself while you're happy with what you have. The way you accept it is going to be the biggest indicator of the way it's going to go. So this is a great opportunity or it's a horrible opportunity. But let's see more about it. The Three of Wands is showing up. Three of Wands, you put your tools down, you're done building something. Now it's like, it's just time to move in. I hear it's just time to move in. Okay, let's see. Okay, I hear there's an energy that you've been building up for a long time. You've been building up a momentum in an energy, and it's here. It's time. It's ripe. It's ready. So things are showing up now. Now that the teepee in this picture is built, we can bring the people and the other elements in. So it's like you set the framework, you set the groundwork, you set the grid work. You set the grid work. I hear by carefully deciding whether or not these opportunities and these choices are the ones that you really want to choose. By the choices that you've made, you set the grid work, you set the groundwork. So where you said no, the no is part of the where you said no, where you said no to is being removed from the options. What you keep saying yes to is being brought into the options. So what do we have? Five of Pentacles here. Five of Diamonds. And it was upside down. The image was shown upside down. Five of Diamonds upright. And I'm just reading intuitively based off of what I know. I haven't really gotten into this book and its meanings. But what I'm getting there is there'll be no more lack and limitation here. The lack and limitation has been overturned. And we have now, oh, is this a bonus card? There's no indicators. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, so I'm just going to read this from the imagery. What I see there is two. And this is a new deck. I haven't even seen every card that it has yet, just so you know. I just got it on my birthday, so yeah. What I see here is working with the higher self and the physical. The 3D, working with the higher self, is harmonized. Look, everything matches on both sides. It's completely harmonized. A complete balance of the self with the self. And I'm seeing that this is an this is like the reason why. Ooh, and the Ace of Swords is at the bottom, the Ace of Spades. So that's about the truth. And this is about no. This is saying no, because the sword is down. And it's like, no, this stops here. Putting a stop to, what did I start off saying? The choices that you're making, what you're saying no to and what you're saying yes to, are so important because it's either going to be included in your new vibration or not, based on your yes or no. And that's laying the framework. It's the grid work for what you're developing, for what's unfolding. Hey, Mimi, how you doing, love? What else do we have here? Ooh, the Ace of Wands. Okay. Ace of Clubs is giving me, okay, and you see the lion is upside down, right? So there's a confirmation of a no answer. Okay, this Ace of Cups. Somebody's saying no out of Ace of Hearts. I keep saying the tarot houses. No, suits. And I'm reading these have playing card suits on them. So anyhow, Ace of Hearts is clearly, there's a cup there. Self-love energy. So somebody's saying no, rejecting an offer from self-love. Okay, what else? Wow, we have, okay. Oh, okay. So there's diamonds here. Okay, interesting. All right, I love this because now I see the suit. This is the Jack of Diamonds, and there's the King of Diamonds. Okay, awesome. Love this. Okay, what I see here, clarifying everything that I already said and adding to it is, it's like through self-love, you're choosing and making a plan that is, it's like a checklist. These are the to-dos. This is what must be done, right? And you're knowing very clearly that your abundance is here. Where there used to be lack and limitation, it's not there no more. In other words, in the past, you used to say, I hear, in the past, you said yes to a lot of things that led to less for you. In the past, you said yes to a lot of things that led to less for you. Now, that's not happening anymore. That's not happening anymore. Because you've devised and formulated a different plan of action based off of past experiences. So what I see here, excuse me, somebody is clearly knowing how to say no to an opportunity. Just because opportunities present themselves, everyone is not one for you, and that's okay. Again, they're showing me the buffet. You would, if you just went up there and got everything off the buffet rather than choosing, you would have a whole bunch of stuff that you would be so filled with that you did not enjoy. But you pick and you choose the things that would be more appetizing to you, the things that you enjoy. And so it is in your life. In the past, you accepted a lot of opportunities, a lot of things that left you out in the cold, that left you with less. What do we have next? The King of Cups, King of Hearts. First thing I hear is emotional mastery. And it's and love in action. Love in action. I heard for yourself. You kept leaving yourself out. You kept not taking action for your own benefit, because it was always about doing for everyone else and making sure, well, they want this, they want that, they want me to do this, somebody else wants me to do that. And it's like, no more. Okay. 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords. 10 of Spades. Okay. And that's the final answer. Okay. The cock is crowing, but he's upside down. The cock is crowing. Okay. Interesting. It's like, somebody is not turning on their alarm to respond to somebody else anymore. Somebody's turning off notifications. What? Oh, wow. With the 2 of Spades looking so accurate to the 2 of Swords, of refusing to see something, refusing to participate, withdrawing from a situation. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Jack of Hearts. Jack of Hearts is like page/Knight of Cups energy, is saying has to do with romantic advances. This has to do with loving life, loving the life that you're living, having a good time. Okay. So in the past, somebody here had the habit of choosing advances that in whatever area of life that left them out in the cold, but they no longer feel that way out in the cold. As a matter of fact, I see that being alone now is a preferred experience, one that where you used to not want to be alone, you crave, either you're now craving the time alone or you're making sure that you set that time alone. Okay. And it's the center of this reading is the Ace of Hearts energy. This is all about you, loving you, honoring you. You've done the grid work for so many things. And so now you're making sure you're not filling up your life with a bunch of fluff that's unnecessary and counterproductive. If it's counterproductive to your prosperity, to your wealth, to your health, to the life that your perfect life, if it's counterproductive to your perfect life, it has no place here for you anymore. You refuse to engage. Refusing to engage is what I'm seeing here. Refusing to engage. You look at every opportunity that's presented in a very I want to say scrutinizing. I'm getting the word analytical. And I hear seeing beyond the surface. When you have that Ace of Cups, you can see beyond physical appearances, okay? It taps you in, thank you. It taps you into your heart chakra in the purest of ways, because it's tapped into you and who and what you truly are. Many of you have had to really learn to discern how you really feel about a thing. You had gotten so used to ignoring that it became a complicated meaning to you, your true feelings. I see you saying, I hear there's less doing and more feeling for you at this time. I see someone here who have very strong feelings, and those very strong feelings, your love language have been actions. So you did so many actions for the focus of your love. And now you've removed the actions. You've stopped doing the actions, but you haven't stopped the feeling. That feeling is working, and it's showing up in experiences. Interesting. They don't even realize. So there's somebody here. Thank you. It's as though, let's say, for example, you and your partner are home and your partner is not in the room, and you're thinking to yourself, and you're feeling, oh God, that'd be so lovely. That'd be perfect. If my partner just walked in right now with a nice cold glass of water for me, that would just be perfect. You ain't saying nothing. You ain't texting nothing, but they're getting the message. Okay. And that's just a immediate environmental example of what I'm talking about. So for somebody, you're saying, oh, I heard, reflecting back to the issuing the decree reading that we did. Some of you have been issuing the decree to your angels, your ancestors, your guides. And particularly, I'm getting angels to go and bring this to you. And it's done in a very similar way. So somebody asked for clients, somebody asked for a boost in their income, somebody asked for a home, somebody asked for fill in the blank, okay? Because you all asked for different things. You issued the decree. A lot of you don't even know that you issued the decree, because I hear it's a very light and momentary thought. It kind of just flies by the side of the mind when you do it the most effectively. But what's happening is it's showing up in your experience. And it's interesting because you're getting it very clearly through this experience that it is happening in a spiritual way, because it's like, oh my God, I just thought about it. Isn't it crazy? And now look, what's here? Oh my God. I can't believe it. And then if you were to have this conversation with me about it, and I'd be like, oh yeah, that's my everyday life. I'm used to it though. With somebody else, this is very brand new. So they're still in the, oh my God, this is so awesome. And it's still so awesome, even when it happens every day. It becomes your normal after a while is what I hear. It's going to become your normal. I've been shuffling the Prism Oracle and clarifying the Four of Cups. We have determination. So there's focus on a goal. There's focus on a goal that you are determined to meet, and you're like, okay, is this going to help me meet my goal, or is this not going to help me meet my goal? Because if it's not helping me go where I want to go, there's no point in it. I'm not going to allow myself to be distracted. The bottom of the clarifying deck right now is sadness, saying, I've been through a lot of sadness and disappointment in the past, and now I know not to allow my vibration to be affected by that right there, because see, I'm starting to see all this stuff showing up in my life. And if you think I'm going to sabotage that, you've got another thing coming, honey, because if it's me or you, it's going to be me every time. You can bank on that and cash that check. Oh, yes, I will. As somebody says, and yes, I will. Okay. Clarifying this King of Hearts, we have the Flow card. They said to put it there. You are in tune with how you really feel about things. And in your higher vibration, you are an open channel. You are allowing the free flow of the creative energy of the universe. The ethers sway and move according to this vibration. But anger, resistance, any of the lower vibrations are counterproductive to that. They form sort of a roadblock. This is what's always available to you. This is what's always there. And this is what we want you to choose at this time, and the focus point at which you should stare. Thank you. Okay. It's a very allowing energy, and you have that inside of you. And with your determination to get what you're getting, you're knowing that, yes, there are situations and circumstances that are unfolding, but the ones that I choose to put my attention to are the ones that matter the most, because these are the creative energies that are, the creative energies are flowing to this, what I am choosing to focus upon. So at the center of the whole reading, we have the Ace of Hearts. Why is this Ace of Hearts here? Clarifying this Ace of Hearts, please, and thank you. I love it. Ace of Hearts and love. Didn't I say self-love? See, when you're in tune with your heart chakra energy, when you're in tune with self-love, it radiates out from you a powerful signal, the highest vibration of all. And so what's returned to you is a vibrational match to that. And you know it. So you act like you know it in the way that you live your life every day. Wow, who would have thought? Take knowledge, take wisdom, apply it in your everyday life, and then what? Is this more than just saying, oh, I'm a Christian? This is like actually living in that type of lifestyle, in that type of mentality, in that headspace, and in that energy everywhere you go every day. When I used to go to a religious organization, I remember one of the pastors say, this ain't a place where we put it on Sunday and take it off the rest of the week. This is who we are. This is how we be. This is what we do. See, it's a lifestyle. It's not a religion. We're not doing a religious practice here. We believe that everything happens for a reason. And we know that everything happens for a reason. So here in this energy, we are constantly being observant of, oh, this is an interesting, contrasting experience, but everything happens for a reason. So what's the reason in this? What am I being shown? Where's the love in this? Even if it's difficult. Because some experiences have been difficult. I see that they're coming into a greater time of ease. Oh, snap. We had another card on flip over here and regards to this Ace of Cups and creativity. Oh, and that is so awesome because it's completely confirming of what I had just said. You know that higher vibration is allowing you to summon Kimmy, to summon the creative energies of the universe. So you're staying in that love vibration. If I love it, then I'm all about it. And then that's it. And that's all there is. And it doesn't matter the external perception of that, not causing anybody any intentional strife. Any strife they're feeling is bubbling from within their own, hidden of their own ceilings. They've had a max of dealing with the fakeness in their self. Okay. Can we go back to us? I don't want to talk about them right now. We could talk about them in a minute in their own spread with their own deck of cards. This is for us. Thank you. For the love and peace and happiness, strive. Why is this 5 of diamonds up here? And it's upside down. I said that meant that there was not going to be the lack and limitation you were used to seeing. Oh, anger. Interesting. Clarifying the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, okay. This is saying at one point you were very angry. Oh, you used to sit in a very angry energy about not having enough love, not having enough attention, not having enough friends, family, money, clothes, whatever. You used to sit in this energy of anger about all of that, shifting that focus right into your heart, into love, into the most creative and powerful energy you can embody. Why? Because you know what it does when you do this. You know what it means when you get angry. As a matter of fact, you probably had an experience recently, because I hear there's plenty of things you could look at which would keep you angry. But an experience recently that could have that made you angry. I hear about somebody that's far away from you. About somebody that's far away from you. And then shifting that creative energy into a whole other place. Because in anger, you're creating as well, but it comes with repercussions that match that vibe. Interesting. It comes with repercussions that match that vibe. Okay. So an equivalent way to say this in a whole nother language is, okay, I'm going to say it. In some of the esoteric and mystic practices, they contact lower vibration entities to assist in their creative spells or whatever, manifestations, whatever you want to call it. In their creative spells, we'll use the term spells at this time. And they know that when they do it, it comes with the cost. It comes with the cost. Yes. And what we're saying in the language of energy is those lower vibrational entities come with a cost because you're creating through anger. So what you put out comes back, creating through angry energy, that lower vibration. And so it's not necessarily speaking to anger, quote unquote, but it's speaking to the lower vibration energy. That's a very creative place. It takes a lot more energy to create in that space. But here now we're shifting. The creativity came out with love, not in anger. It's so much easier to create from a place of love. So much easier to create from a place of love. And it doesn't come, the repercussions of creating with the energy of love is more love, more things that you love. And so how can we compare this? Wishing on a star. It was the first thing I heard. Wishing on a star. Wishing on a star on a beautiful night. Earnest and fervent prayer from a heart that's full of pure positive energy and intention is creativity through love. A lot of you do this through, I hear dance. Dance, dance, dance. Okay. Dance, 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 dance. Okay. So a lot of you do this through the energy of dance. But you're creating from a place of pure positive focus and energy. So that doesn't have the same type of cost. Okay. Why is this King of Diamonds here? It doesn't have the same type of repercussions. The cost is the repercussions, the side effects of what you're doing. Every action creates a reaction. And so when you're creating from the energy of anger, the reaction that you get is going to match that vibration. The reaction will be anger. When you're creating from the control, the reaction will be very control. Okay. And when you're creating from allowing, from freedom, from peace, from love and peace and happiness, the reaction will be love and peace and happiness. In other words, the karmic consequences of that will match a vibration of which you created through. So what do you want to create more of for you? Now going back to the video of real life triggers, the download, real life triggers. How quickly can you go from trigger to peace? Because there's going to be something in this experience, at least for the foreseeable. Yeah, there's always, for your foreseeable future, there will be something to trigger. How will you respond? How quickly can you come back to this powerful, creative space of love? Have you learned to really do the work and say, okay, there's something here that's off with my vibration. Otherwise, I wouldn't be so damn triggered. It's not honoring my truth. What is it? Show me now so I can get through this and move on to the next thing. Or you're like, no, I don't want to do that work. Not naming names today. You know who you are. King of Diamonds came out and the hunger card came out. I had to flip it right side up. No more hunger. Literally. No more. It's like, knowing that everything happens for a reason, everything is happening on purpose, you realize that desire is false. You realize that desire is false. Everything I have, I already want. Oh, you're going to say the words backwards. Why? Because they've been looking at everything backwards. They've been taught to focus on what they don't have to try to get it. And we're saying they've been looking at everything backwards. They need to look at what they have so there can be more having. There's no want. There's only having. There's no need. There is only having. Yeah, well, tell that to somebody who really is having a hard time paying their bills right now, or doesn't have food in the cabinet, or whatever the heck is going on in their life, that they don't agree with you. And we would tell them too. Oh, as you've channeled many times through, if you give more gratitude for your left sock and your right shoe, you'll eventually have 2 socks and 2 shoes. Whether or not they match will be up to you. But eventually, if you keep paying attention to those two, you will not only have a matched set of socks and shoes, but eventually you will have someplace to put it. But the biggest thing is that keep looking at what you don't have, and you're going to have a whole lot more not having. And that's what anger is. It is extreme dissonance with the abundance that is you. An extreme detachment from the flow of the etheric creative energies that always move about as you please. And as you please yourself with the retelling of experiences, of pains, of lack of limitations, that's what you're gaining. So it's like a vanishing spell. It takes every good thing you still have and removes that shit right out of your life too. Oh, but now you know that that's not what you meant to do, and that's not what you want to do. What do you have? This is flow. This is allowing. What do you love? What can you do? It's a focus on these places that's going to bring more of these to you. The options will always come and go. And the more you get in the allowing space and stop trying to restrict the flow, which is what anger does. Show the card, show the break, show the chaotic flow, and show the break. First, it will become a chaotic flow, then it will eventually break, which is completely contradictory to the flow of love and creativity. They radiate from inside outside, you see. Anger comes from looking at external experiences and thinking that that's the reason why, instead of looking inside and saying, oh, I'm the reason why. So there's a checklist of things to do. Clarify this Jack of Diamonds energy, please and thank you. Why is this Jack of Diamonds here? There's a checklist of things to do. Protection. First and foremost. Remember that there's nothing here that can hurt you. Ooh. Yeah, tell that to somebody who just got burned, hurt, fell, whatever. But see, they burned, they hurt, they fell because they were already in the vibration of creating it. Somebody says, I can't be flexible on this. And then they notice there's some sort of stiffness. You're always blessed, safe, and protected. And as you apply that, as you go into these contrasting experiences, that's how you knock it out of the park. That's how you find, that's how you find the lessons, the blessings. And what is attached to that you all love is the power and the awareness. So there's a checklist of things. There's a checklist of things. First and foremost, remember that you are protected. There's something here that you don't want to see, that you're refusing to see, okay? And I got two cards coming out here, the Illumination and the Ghost with the Two of Spades. Refusing to deal or refusing to go back into what you already know is dead, is gone. It's done. Okay. Somebody here. Okay. Thank you. Also, this is giving a whole different meaning now. Seeing that this is about trusting your spirit to guide the way. Knowing that you're safe, blessed, and protected with every step that you take. What is over with this Ten of Spades energy? What is ended? Something has come to an end. What is it? When I first pulled clarifiers, this was at the bottom of the deck. Sadness is over because you're in this flow state now. You're in an allowing state. And when you're, there's this energy of non-attachment, not becoming attached to outcomes, to it has to be this way. It must be, detachment from all of this. And it's bringing an ending to experiences of sadness because as you're going into these things, you're making choices. Do you want to bring more of this or more of that? You identify the experience and you know what to say yes to and what to say no to. But in the past, you used to say a lot of yeses to a lot of stuff. But here's the thing. How did they serve you? Without having said yes to it, then you might say yes to it now. And you don't know what you don't want. You don't know what you want until you figured out what you don't want. And the only way to know what you don't want is by observing something. So it's a clarifying process. You don't know what you want if you don't know it exists. And a lot of how you find which pick yours, of how you find what is available to you is by finding its contrast. You find something you don't like, that makes you go try something else. It makes you think of another possibility. But you didn't know because you just don't like this. And until you know you don't like this, you don't know that you like that. Why is this 3 of Wands here? Rest. You've worked hard. You've done so much work. You know that it's okay for you to rest. Another thing coming to rest is, again, this counterproductive behavior, counterproductive focus, thinking that yes and no are easy to do, but don't begin to think the world is against you. Ideas laid to rest. Why is this Ace of Clubs here? Energy. So what are you giving your energy to? You're not just giving it away to anything and everybody that wants it. You are focusing it intentionally. A lot of people, oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay. A lot of people are giving their energy to so many things. It doesn't mean that you have to be stuck doing one thing, but it says even while you're doing that, your energy is flowing to a thing by the vibration and the frequency that you're choosing. Okay. So your focus on a specific vibration is going to radiate out just like this and touch the strands of all the other experiences that you are creating, and they begin vibrating because they're in harmony with this. See, anything you want because it's going to feel so awesome. It's going to feel fantastic. It's going to feel blissful in the accomplishment of it. And so whatever you're doing now, you're intensely focused on keeping it higher vibrational. And the no's are out there are yeses for you. When you say no out there, it's because you're saying yes to yourself. And when you're saying yes to yourself, in some of these cases, it's translating to no to them. And that's okay, because that's conserving your energy. It's focusing it. It's channeling it into that higher vibrational space, which is radiating out and touching all these other situations and circumstances in your life that also feel like this. The bottom of the deck is rejection. We said you started saying no. Why? Because you're determined to meet your goal. You're determined to accomplish this purpose, this experience. It's so important to you that you're not allowing anything that would disrupt that to come through. Focused. Okay, let's run through this another layer real quick with these words of clarity, please and thank you. It's go time. It's go time. You know what? Green light is at your control. You control whether it's a go or a no. Sex. That is a creative energy. This is about what you're creating. Again, love. You're creating through the energy of love. Because look, you're psychic. You're in tune with your psychic abilities. What's at the bottom of the day? Because you believe. You believe and you know what you can achieve, and you stay focused there. What's going on the external experience with this? Let's look at outside. So this is what's going on with us. Let's look at how this is translating what's going on externally. So this is someone you know, someone you're having a personal experience with, somebody in your environment. It could even be just very general in your experience, but let's see what comes out. I feel strong of this is somebody around you. Okay. 7 of Swords. I hear strategic. There's somebody who's being very strategic. And every tarot reader on YouTube talks about liar, cheat, thief type of energy, holding back, pulling back their energy, feeling stuck in one space. They've got a goal. They're focused on it. They're doing what they need to for themselves, holding back. Doing the work, repetitive work, leads to productivity, the truth, awareness, clarity. The Justice card, balancing the scales. Only the truth is what matters. only what is fair and balanced, balancing the scales. If somebody was cheating, lying, or stealing, they pull back their energy because of it. And guess what? Those karmic cycles are coming around with the 8 below and the 8 in the past, the 8 of swords and the 8 of earth, both here. Yeah, and it's coming through very strongly. But I see another energy here where, look, somebody is thinking they're getting away with something. They're going to meet their justice. That's all I got. The Lover's card. This person, whoever this is involved with more than one. Let's put it that way. Okay. And the Chariot is here. They're being forced to move forward to make a decision. But there's a secret here. Again, some secret. Truth. This person is afraid somebody going to find out the truth and take off. Okay. So there's an experience here. And where everything we've already said about you is the truth. Okay. The Empress is at the bottom of the deck here. Let me throw out some zodiac signs. I have Taurus, Libra, Gemini, Cancer, Libra again, and Virgo. Okay. Somebody external to you is interesting. They're tripping out because you're not responding when you find out about some kind of truth. They're really afraid you're going to find out about this truth. I feel like, yeah, you even said something to this person. They led on that you know the truth, and they're tripping because they're like, oh my God, she knows. Oh, whoa, they know. How do they know? Did they find evidence? Did somebody tell them? Oh my God, did I just get caught? So somebody's afraid, and they're acting shady and acting sneaky because there is definitely there's an external influence in this relationship, in this situation. I do feel this is a relationship. There is an external influence. Somebody else is in the picture. But somebody knows the truth is coming out. Somebody knows that the truth is going to come out. It's only a matter of time until the truth comes out. Somebody's going to find evidence or, okay. Somebody's going to find evidence in the car. Somebody has got, like, is there a lock, what's it called? A low jack? Do they still have those low jack on your car? Where it's that tracker beacon, something like that, where you can try. You know how people have that Find My Phone? It's like that. It's like a Find My Car. I don't know what it's called today. That's a very old term anyway. OnStar navigation gonna get somebody ass in trouble. There's documentation, there's evidence, there's some kind of computer, there's a tracking history, something like that. Somebody's ass is gonna get in trouble. There's a paper trail on somebody here. They thought they were getting away with a situation. Somebody got a dirty mama. And when I say a dirty mama, I don't mean like she need to take a bath or she's a little kinky. No, this woman is shiesty. There is a shiesty ass mother. Somebody has a shiesty ass mother. Low down, nothing like what mother should mean. This woman don't take care of her kids. She take advantage of her kids. There's a mother here that takes advantage of her kids. There's a person who is hiding a pregnancy. Somebody is hiding a pregnancy. Somebody else, what? We getting into some tea over here today. Oh my Lord. Somebody else has been dating another person for 4 months or 4 weeks, and they're finding out that this person has like a whole wife or a mother of a child or something like that over here. Somebody's a little liar. Somebody's a little liar, and they're pissed that somebody is finding out the truth about them. Ooh, look, I don't want to read this no more. You want more about this? You better get you a personal. I'm just saying. I'm done. I'm done talking about the other side of the table. Can we go back to us? Because I like us better. I like us better. I like talking about us better. Give me something for us. Let's use this beautiful oracle deck. Give me a message for the tribe of love and peace and happiness. Okay, thank you. Ambition. Card number 35. 3 plus 5 equals 8. 3 is about creative energy. 5 is about change. You're creating a lot of change. 8 is about power and momentum and movement. So you're on the move. We see here that she's paddling herself. She's in her little, are they called canoes? Kayak. She looks like she's on a kayak or maybe on a surfboard or something like that. She's probably on a surfboard. But she's paddling herself out there. And by the way, she looks good. I'm just saying. She looks good. So you're looking good. You're ambitious. You're on the move. You're the one moving yourself. You're the one moving yourself. What else do we have here? The ego. Oh, look. Somebody all in the ego. 2 plus 4, 2. Duality. And what is that? What are you showing me there? Oh, okay. And 4. Okay, so somebody here is having a battle of wills with their own ego. And it's always happening. I hear it's always happening. 2 plus 4 equals 6. This is about harmony, flow. Somebody here is all in their ego, and they're always in their ego. Why? Because it's like their ego is so, and ego is good. I mean, ego is why you put on perfume. It's why you bathe. It's why you dress well. Hello, a healthy ego is a blessing. But somebody is really in their ego, and their connection with you has a lot to do with their ego. They want to be attached to you with all your greatness. But here's the thing that you need to know. It's okay for you to have a healthy ego. Okay. It is okay for you to have a healthy ego. Somebody needs to understand it. You've been so humble. You've been so humble that you're not only humble, but you're minimizing yourself, squashing yourself down into the small being that you're not, so that somebody else could be comfortable. Unnecessary. Thank you for the $9.99 donation, Jody. So thankful and grateful. Yeah, and it's like, if you continue to make yourself appear to be smaller so somebody else could be comfortable with your greatness, no. That's just it. They're not comfortable with your greatness. They're comfortable with you limiting yourself, restricting yourself. We're talking about counterproductive energies. I'm hearing this is why this shit gotta go. This is why this shit gotta come out in the no. This is why it's gotta be no means no. No explanation is necessary. Okay? Because if you don't, you'll be sacrificing something. And I hear you sacrificed enough of your energy, of your time to this. You're ready for a new adventure. So use that creative focus that we spoke about all through the beginning of the session and become the Magi. Magi Nation. You are all Magi. The whole nation of you is Magi. You're powerful. Your focus is important. Yeah, you can sit up here and focus on the news stories and who's doing what and what underground shit is happening on deep state, Illuminated, secret societies, adrenochromes, and viruses and some more shit if you want to. But if you've been paying attention to anything on this channel, our most powerful effect, because everybody has their position, honey. And if you're in a position to actually take some form of action that would change any of that stuff and you ain't doing it, now maybe the guidance would be different for you. However, you are not in that physical position. You've been put in your position. What is your position? Your position is to be the alchemist, the Magi. So your point of focus should not be in a point of stress. Your point of focus needs to be in a point where we are blessed and where we are owning our power. And the awakening is growing and growing. And the people are coming into their knowing and their power. That's your point of focus of advantage. We can sit up here and deal with all these lies and deceits. Now they're showing me clearly that yes, humanity has been lied to. Yes, information has been kept from you. Yes, that's going to meet with justice. Yes, they've tried to keep you stuck. Yes, they know the truth. Yes, they hope you never find out. Yes, this has gone on for generation after generation after generation. But yes, you will have cause for celebration at the end of the day. The bottom of the deck is reprisal. I'm going to look up this card. This card came out for us the other day, and I want to see what it says in the book from this. So hold on a second. Here we go. This was at the foundation of one of the readings that I did. Okay. Here we go. This card cautions that retaliation may not always serve a purpose. Retaliation is a long and arduous process that needs to be examined carefully. Sometimes it is better to magnanimously forgive and move on. This emphasizes the need to stay positive when someone or something does not meet your expectations or your plans go awry. Boy, if that's not the summation of everything we've been talking about. You could sit up here and be mad. You could sit up here and put your energy into whatever you want to. You know the anger, all that's going to do is break that creative flow. Redirect it into somewhere you don't want it to go. Because of the barricades that are put up. But you cannot stop the flow of this creative energy through you. It's what you are. It's automatically, naturally attracted to you in your authenticity. This is what it is, even if you don't know who is the authentic you. So, what is the most important thing that you do? Cherish the beauty that is you. Don't let anything make you doubt it. And when you do that, cherish the beauty that is your life, that is your creation. Sit in this powerful energy. This is what we have for you today. Let me go ahead and just check in on my phone. Oh, Kelly sent me $10. Kelly, did you put a question up for me? Mini reading for Cancer near future outcome of current situation. Okay, so for Kelly, we're going to do a mini reading for Cancer regarding the outcome of current situation. So thank you for your $10 donation, Kelly. Let's see. For Kelly, what's the outcome of the current situation? It flipped over in my hand. It's the 10 of Wands. Okay. Oh, look at the bouquet. Big old flowers being picked. 10 of Wands energy is endings. It's finally something comes to an end. The end of an exhaustive situation. But this girl, there's a reason why she's carrying everything on her back. Ooh, the devil is at the bottom of the deck. Okay. The devil is at the bottom of the deck. So this is about some situation very challenging, very sexual. But it's evolving and it's changing. The Tower comes out next. Some sort of, I hear truth is revealed. Somebody wants to hold on to a crumbling situation. The situation is crumbling. The Fool, and there it is. Moving on, starting a new journey, letting go, getting in the flow. Yeah, while the devil was here, the Emperor, somebody was trying to control a situation. Like I said, they don't want to let go. The Star, because they keep on hope, they feel like this is destiny. But the Chariot say life is saying you got to move. You got to gather your strength and move forward. So somebody is here, whatever this is, somebody going to be pushed to move forward through an ending that happens, and there's nothing they can do to stop it. It's time to move forward. It's time to move forward in a new journey, in a new phase. Okay. All right. That's what I have for you today. So thankful and grateful for your presence. Okay. Anybody else that wants to get your personal reading, make sure you're tuned in, tap the turn on, subscribe, hit the notification bell, or look below so you can get the text sent to your U.S. cell. And with that, until next time, I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread that shines all the way through, called love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you can treat yourself at LPHtarot.com. As in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. And of course, me and mine. Until next time.